Good morning, Wilmot friends, family, and class of 2020. We come together today to celebrate you. You walked into our doors 4 years ago as timid, shy freshmen, and today you have left us this year as responsible, resilient young adults who are prepared to continue the next steps of your journey. During your time at Wilmot, you have had your own specific experiences, whether they be related to friends, sports, activities, or your personal passions. These 4 years are just a small piece of the journey that will become your whole life. Family and friends, although today is about your graduates, please know that it is also a recognition of you. As you hear your child's name called and get recognized for their accomplishments, please know that the recognition is yours as well. You are sending them off to their next adventures as strong, knowledgeable, independent young men and women, knowing that everything you've done has prepared them to successfully take on this challenge. Students, you have worked through 13 years of lessons, homework, tests, studying, virtual learning, and a pandemic to earn the right to graduate. We challenge you to take all of the lessons that you've learned at Wilmot from your family, from your experiences, and use them simply as a starting point for the next steps on your journey, whatever that may be. When things get tough, and they will, think back to your experiences and use them to guide you, and you will persevere. We at Wilmot have been honored to be a part of your journey.
Hello graduates, I'm Laurie DeMoon, President of your Board of Education. The board's main job is planning for the future. We assess where we've been, where we are now, and where we're going. So let's try that. Think about what you've accomplished this year. You started your senior year by taking some of the hardest classes of your career. Some of you took AP classes. Some of you took advanced studies in your future field. You got a taste of your future responsibilities. You celebrated homecoming. You participated in sports and clubs. You brought home conference, state, national championships, and we were so proud. Then, in your final stretch of your senior year, on Friday the 13th in March, you transitioned over one weekend to virtual learning. You went into lockdown. You became masters of Zoom. You cleared some space in your room or the kitchen table, and you got your work done. You babysat siblings, you helped make meals, but you got your work done. You kept up your friendships. You encouraged those friends not to be depressed, and you let them help you do the same. You brushed your teeth, well, most days, and you kept going. You graduated. If you can continue to thrive during a global pandemic, then life's mundane adversities, which I promise you will face, will seem like nothing. Job interviews, first day of work, college exams, you got this. You've been through a pandemic. You've proven yourself to your family, to your community, but most importantly, to yourself. Just imagine what your future holds. I can't wait to hear the stories of the graduating class of 2020. And I hope that you'll come back and share those stories. We'll still be here. Wilmot will always be your home. We'll be ready to celebrate you. This graduation will go down in the history books. It's up to you to decide how you want to write the rest of that book. Decide now that you will take your newly proven strength and create a meaningful future. Congratulations from your school board to all the graduates of Wilmot High School class of 2020.
Good morning. Thank you all for being here. Sorry I'm not able to be there with you today. I'm probably doing a lot of running or push-ups or something to that effect. I never thought that this would happen quite like this, but I guess I thought wrong. I don't think it needs to be said, but I'll say it anyway. This has been a strange year. Actually, though, it hasn't been a year. It has really only been less than half. It took less than half a year for our lives to change in ways that nobody would have imagined. So now that we've brought up that elephant in the room, sorry, but I'm going somewhere. You'll see in a minute. I want to look back on things. Before everything fell apart, let's look at the good things that we had, what we learned, and how we became who we are now. We've made so many amazing friendships and bonds that will last a lifetime. We can all remember sitting back in T. Rose's room for health class freshman year, or taking global studies, and maybe you even took Sirkowski's 100% tests over and over and over again. Looking back, it seems like just yesterday that we were wandering through the halls as timid little freshmen. But today, we walk confidently as young adults, ready to take the punches that the world throws at us. I remember countless memories throughout homecoming weeks, at dances, and at games such as basketball, softball, and football. Yes, even this nerd went to football games, even though I didn't really understand what was happening until last year. Or maybe look back on other activities like academic, DECA, Skills USA, band, key change, key club, plays, etc. You know who you are. I can look back on wins, achievements, and growth for our class. We've learned so much over the years, and this has prepared us for the real world, whether that be college or otherwise. So many great things came from our time here in high school, but I'm sure that you probably failed in some way, shape, or form, had your heart broken, maybe a few bones, shame. You probably cried a lot, wanted to just stay home, or even had days where it was hard to get out of bed. For all that was great in high school, there was probably a lot that also didn't go so great. And here's the point that I'm trying to make. We are the class of 2020. We will forever be known as the class that had so many things taken away in the blink of an eye. Prom, sports, competitions, musicals, concerts, celebrations, and yes, even a normal graduation. We will forever be known as the class that didn't get to do so many things, the ones that people feel sorry for, and the class that didn't get its chance to shine. But actually, we are in the unique position to choose how we react to these bad things that happen to us. We still have our chance to shine. Sure, we don't get to choose to not be the class that had it all taken away, but we have the responsibility to be the class that takes this situation and makes the most of it. We are the class of 2020, the class that, because of hardship, chose to do things to better the world. We can be the ones who make a difference because we know just how impactful little things can be. Remember, less than half a year ago, things were normal. Then, overnight, a single viral particle shook the entire world. If a single virus can change the world, imagine what 251 of us can do if we work hard and don't stop until we've exceeded our goals. As we go off on our next adventures, I challenge you to take your drive and ambition and put it to good use. Be the person who makes a difference in the world. Stand up for what you believe in and keep trying, even when you fail and feel like giving up. Now 2020, I leave it to you, to us. Whether you're off to the workforce, to college, the military, or a mixture of those, you're on an adventure, so make it your own. You're bound to make choices that make a difference, so go out there and choose. Thank you.
Hello. Welcome to a virtual, pre-recorded, live-action version of the final step on an incredibly long journey towards early adulthood known as graduation. Given our current situation, and the unfortunate absence of any senior spring members to speak of, I apologize in advance if the speech comes across as a bit dreary. I've been stuck inside all day for the past 3 months. First off, according to the powers that be known as the Laurie system here at Wilmot, I am Valedictorian, which simply means I peaked in high school. It also means I have the honor of speaking to you all here today. Now, Every graduation speech is supposed to have an overall message, and I promise we'll get there. But first, here's a brief list of my many, many accomplishments. I'm terrible at sarcasm. I saw the movie Cats in theaters by myself. I wrestled varsity the entire season this year and managed to lose all but one match. I talked myself in a British accent. I, already the slowest male runner on the cross-country team, ran my last and slowest race on the same day I played a supporting role in the opening performance of a children's musical, a role in which I wore a bedsheet, and was actually filling in for a 12-year-old who quit 2 weeks prior. I am the weirdest, awkwardest, most unintelligent person I know. However, despite my constant string of mishaps and blunders, I have not let such instances serve as anything more than valuable learning experiences. I have not let my worst affect me at my best. In a similar fashion, while you may think that your personal failures shape you, they do not have to define who you are. Every lapse in character, every roadblock, every virus that comes your way is a learning experience. Life isn't about being the smartest guy in the room, changing the world, or striving for perfection. Life is about making mistakes, learning from those mistakes, and simply doing your best. We have all made plenty of mistakes, and are bound to make plenty more. At the same time, we are all successfully graduating from high school. We did our best, and we managed to make it this far. I would love to tell you that the older we get, the more everything is going to make sense. At this point, I am thoroughly convinced of the opposite. Life makes absolutely no sense, and really, that's what makes it worth living. Every day is a new chance to learn new things. So be weird, be normal, be you, whoever that is. Now, this piece started with an apology, and I think it's best that it ends with some thanks. Thank you to the teachers, administration, and the entire staff of Wilmot Union High School for being supportive, considerate, and caring for the past 4 years. Thank you, parents, for literally everything. Thank you to friends, family, and all of those watching today for the support you have given the entire senior class, especially during these times of uncertainty. And lastly, thank you, fellow graduates, for being there for me, for being there for each other, and for being here today. So even from afar, we can end our 4 years just like we started, together.
Faculty, parents, friends, guests, and to the graduating class of 2020, congratulations. Today is your long-awaited high school graduation. If you're watching this, we didn't have the ability to hold an in-person graduation, but nevertheless, this moment is a moment in your life that is the culmination of years of hard work, dedication, perseverance, and resolve. This moment is the closing of one chapter in your life and the starting of another chapter. Take a moment to reflect on everything you did from kindergarten through your senior year of high school. Think about all the classes you took, friends you met, teachers you learned from, and the different school events you attended. From prom to homecoming, to school musicals, to dances, to sporting events. Think about all the memories you created. I have so many positive memories of this year's graduating class. Too many to say today, and I will never forget you all. You all have positively impacted my life. I would like to take a moment to thank the hundreds, if not thousands of individuals that helped raise each of the young men and women graduating today. It truly takes a village to raise someone. Thank you to everyone that did their part. Thank you, parents, brothers, sisters, grandparents, aunts, uncles, our teachers, support staff, our coaches, administrators, counselors, custodians, food staff, and our bus drivers. You all played a part in developing the class of 2020. And graduates, if you're watching this with a parent, a grandparent, an aunt, an uncle, a friend, or a sibling, please take a moment to thank them for everything they did. I've had the honor to be a part of the Wilmot family for the past 2 years. I never thought taking my first teaching job in a community I had never set foot in would so profoundly change my life. I say this often to students who have me as a teacher, but I believe you all changed my life more than I changed yours. I'm here today to hopefully inspire you to think about your next chapter that you all are starting. When your senior year started, you had no idea that the past 3 months would be spent in isolation, or as we say in 2020, social distancing. You couldn't imagine being away from your friends, our school building, the sports you loved, the clubs you participated in, the countless activities and different events you attended. While this year has not ended how you envisioned, I've been so inspired by so many graduates and families who have taken the chance to reflect and look for the silver lining during all of this. I've watched older siblings take care of younger siblings. We had graduates teaching 5th grade math to their brothers and sisters. I've watched graduates work 30 to 40 plus hours per week to help out their families. I've watched graduates sew and deliver masks to hospitals and nursing homes. I've seen graduates get together in parking lots to talk with their friends and reflect on their high school experience. And most importantly, you all stepped up to take care of the people closest to you. As you graduate today and begin a new chapter, our world looks profoundly different than it did 3 months ago. It's okay to be confused, angry, upset, or bitter, and not know how to put those emotions and feelings into words just yet. But please don't allow this time of hardship, physical distance, and struggle to dampen your spirits and what you desire from your life. Use this time to ignite the feelings you feel inside of you. Ask yourself, what can I do to make my community a better place by using the skills, strengths, gifts, and talents that I have and possess? How can I be a positive light during this time? Ask yourself, what can I do to make a difference? Even the seemingly smallest ripple can impact an entire community. Change doesn't happen overnight, but we can all start somewhere. As you collectively go down different paths, I encourage you all to go after your dreams, your goals, passions, and ideas. Pursue the things in your life that set you on fire. Remember our careers unit in financial literacy and that diagram we talked through. You can combine what you love, what the world needs, what you can get paid for, and what you're skilled at. You can love your job and make a positive impact in your community. As Steve Jobs said, we're here to put a dent in the universe. Otherwise, why else be here? I challenge you all to think about what kind of dent you can put in our world. As graduates, you are all embarking down different paths, from different apprenticeships to working full-time, to a 4-year or 2-year college degree, to enlisting in a branch of the military, going to volunteer, or taking some time off and taking a gap year. During this time, please do not allow the world or society to define the path that is right for you. Pursue a career and an interest that is best for you. Be selfish in this area of your life. Not everyone is meant to go to college. Not everyone can be a plumber or electrician. What you feel is right in your heart and in your gut is the path that you need to pursue. You need to pursue it. It won't be easy. There will be very tough days and tough weeks. There will be failure, but if you learn to embrace those tough moments, it will make the journey of a lifetime worth it. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with just one step. I say the world is yours, graduates. Your generation is creating positive change that will continue to make our world a better place. Please don't stop. Keep pushing. Keep asking tough questions. Keep doing the tough work. Continue to lean in with your fellow classmates. Create a life worth living, and don't ever stop chasing and pursuing the things in your life that you want to go after. And always remember, graduates, it's a great day to be a Panther. Congratulations to the class of 2020. I'm so proud of you all.
Christopher Abel, David Ambergi, Bryn Amundsen, Dominic Arcio, Jacqueline Arellano, Jordan Backey, Courtney Baker, Joseph Banish, Victor Banish, Aidan Barber, Alicia Bartleson, Anthony Baxter, Nathan Belderson, Cheyenne Bell, Kelly Boland, Harry Bond, Sergio Bonilla, Barbara Bonagovsky, Ethan Bright, Bradley Brenham, Kyle Brunig, Kenna Britton, Delaney Brown, William Brown, Allison Bukta, Trinity Burdick, Angelina Burzawa, Molly Cannon, Dakota Castillo, Allison Clark, Talon Cole, Emily Canigliaro, Joshua Connor, Aiden Cook, Barbara Cooper, Tatiana Cordova, Brooklyn Corona, Braden Coert, Amelia Creamer. Skylar Kreitzer. Caitlin Cernick. Taylor DeBello. Gavin DeLargy. Irma Dippold. Keith Dowell. Braden Dykiel. Michelle Edmonds. Jared Epping. Calvin Faber. John Michael Fessel. Calvin Feed. Brody Fitzgerald. Hunter Flory. Matthew Folos. Abby Fowler. Rachel Fraley. Gabriel Gasser. Desiree Gauthier. Gabrielle Gaynor. Alexander Gerlach. Evan Gerald. Linda Geronimi. Lauren Gibbons. Cade Girardi. Alexis Gomez. Christopher Gomez. Noah Gorley. Dylan Griffin. Mason Griffin. Evan Hahn. Haley Ham. Logan Hangebrook. Presley Hangos. Julia Hansen. Samuel Hansen. Warren Hoggle. Gage Hayes. Ethan Hayes. Nora Heichelbeck. Justin Hess. Julia Hickey. Kylie High. Stephen Henricks. Alfred Hodges. Alexandra Hoffman. Nathan Hollenbeck. Ella Holst. Avery Samuel Hunter. Jaden Jacobazi. Margaret Jarvie. Molly Jastreb. Cal Jenkins. Randy Jonovan. Cody Johnston. Calvin Jones. Zachary Jones. James Josco III. Chloe Jury. Bailey Kammerzelt. Nolan Keaton. Levi Keene. Kenzie Ketterhagen. Mitchell Koken. Vyacheslav Kolomits. Dylan Kosar. Caitlin Kovacek. Andrew Kovnet. Olivia Kramer. Faith Critch. Elijah Krukowski. Sarah Kuhn. Benjamin Lash. Haley Learn. Karina Lieber. Elijah Lee. Jalen Light. Kiana Lennick. Jesse Lewandowski. Hunter Lindsay. Andrew List. Victoria Livingston. Anna Long. Jaden Lopez. David Lopez Leon. Connor Loma. Summer McKay. Jacob Mackey. Maxwell Macrease. Juliana Marsh. Cole Mason. Caleb Massarelli. Morgan Madonna. Calvin McGrath. Maximus Meinke. Aaron Munkin. Curtis Meaner. Willow Milky. Ethan Miller. Devin Moffat. Genevieve Mogenaire. Abigail Moldenauer. Abby Morgan. Maisie Morgan. Jacqueline Moritz. Alyssa Muzzy. Anthony Napoli. Darian Neitzel. Dustin Nelson. Michael Nelson. Gavin Newman. Joshua Niemitz. Tara Nopens. Therese Nunez. John O'Brien. Sean O'Dowd. Aiden Ojeda. Emma Owen. Brittany Paglini. Cole Papadakis. Nicholas Para. Travis Patrick Jr. Kaylee Pearson. Maya Pearson. Gianna Pellegrino. Elizabeth Pence. Emma Perini. Curtis Peterson. Austin Path. Zachariah Phillips. Eric Piespanen. Alexander Pincus. Violet Pitcher. Naomi Pogue. Lucas Poli. Alexander Priest. Robert Punzel. Caitlin Purdy. Logan Pye. Nelson Quarles. Rachel Rankins. James Raymond. Sarah Regalado Vega. Ryan Regner. Emily Wren. Tyler Rentner. Nolan Rogers. Samantha Roloff. Aiden Rosengarten, Jordan Roscoe, Elizabeth Rovick, Jason Ruhlman, Paige Sala, Alexander Sandstrom, Logan Servo, Scott Shar, Karenna Schick, Cameron Schrader, Colton Schubat, Dawson Schumacher, Ava Schwartz, Justin Seelig, Isaac Semke, Karina Cerna, Maximus Schull, Caleb Shumway, Travis Seipel, Olivia Smith, Madeline Smith, Ryan Stalker, Robert Stedman, Morgan Stolenwork, Simon Stride, Abigail Suter, Shannon Sullivan, Taylor Suterko, Isabella Sweeney, Madison Subcheck, Joseph Tansky, Caleb Toney, Ian Torstensen, Thomas Troke, Andrew Tucknott, Shane Vakela, Ryan Vasquez, Brian Vetter, Danielle Venkus, Austin Videlka, Sierra Volbrecht, Connor Vonderow, Alexis Wagner, Sydney Wagner, Zachary Watson, Sarah Weber, Josephine Wellman, Mackenzie Weslowski, Kaylee West, Keenan Wiley, Logan Wilkinson, Marcus Wolf, Kaylee Woods, Blake Zager, Matthew Zarletti, Nissa Zules,